Congratulations, graduate. You did it. We are so excited to celebrate your accomplishment. Now what? You will set out to pursue your career and educational goals, and we wish you the best of luck. We also want you to know that someone will be calling you from a research organization on behalf of the Texas Education Agency. They are calling you to find out what you are doing after high school. Please take a minute to answer their questions so that we can understand how to better support students just like you in the future. The survey company will say something similar to this when they call. Hello, my name is Amy, and I am calling on behalf of the Texas Education Agency. We are calling about the Texas Education Agency's Student-Centered Transitions Network that you gave input on when you were a senior in high school. We would like to conduct a quick survey with you. The information you provide will be kept confidential. Your participation is voluntary, and you may refuse to answer any specific question you choose. If you are in doubt or are unsure about the answer to a question, please answer, "I don't know." We're interested in seeing how you have been doing since you graduated from high school. They may also send you an email like the one in the picture, asking for you to call them. We will now go over the questions you may be asked during the call. The interviewer will not ask you every question, only those that apply to you based on the answers you give for previous questions. At any time since leaving high school, have you ever been enrolled in any school, job training, or education programming? The surveyor is looking to determine if you went to a short-term training program like Job Corps, a vocational or trade school, community college or university, mission trip, or other training like a day habilitation center that focuses on vocational skills. Describe the kind of school or job training program in which you were enrolled. For this question, they will go through the list of options, and you will choose what best describes what you did for post-secondary education. Did you complete an entire term? The surveyor is looking to see if you completed a quarter, semester, intersession, summer, or online class, not necessarily that you received a degree or a certification. Do you know if there's an Office of Disability Services at your 2 or 4-year college or university? All post-secondary colleges and universities that receive federal funding provide services to students with disabilities through 504 services. These services can be accessed through the Office of Disability Services on the campus. You will need to bring a copy of your full individual evaluation, the last individual education plan, summary of performance, and any other documentation you have to prove that you have a disability and the accommodations needed. These documents are what you went over in your ARD or IEP meeting in high school. Did you contact this office for support? This question is really just to find out if you're accessing services at the college level. What supports or accommodations have you received through the Office of Disability Services? If you are accessing these services, they will ask you what supports or accommodations are you receiving. These supports or accommodations include, but are not limited to, adaptive equipment, additional time for assignments, alternative testing, assistive technology, large print or braille, orientation and mobility services, preferential seating, alternate format materials, a scribe or note taker, sign language interpreter. Maybe you need special seating like a table or a chair. Support for registration, scheduling, services, recorded lectures, recorded textbooks, test accommodations like oral tests, extended time, tutoring, or something else. At any time since leaving high school, have you ever worked? It is okay to answer yes if you are interning, working part-time or full-time, with or without supports. Since leaving high school, have you worked for at least 3 months or about 90 days? This question is very similar to the previous one, but it allows for you to be currently unemployed. It does not need to be 90 days in a row. They just want to know if you've worked a minimum of 90 days since graduating from high school. Did you work an average of 20 or more hours per week? You did not have to work the same number of hours each week, just an average of 20 or more. Were you paid at least minimum wage? Minimum wage is $7.25 per hour. If you made at least this amount, you would answer yes. If you made it less than $7.25 per hour, then your answer would be no. You could also answer that you don't know or refuse to respond. Describe the job you have or had. When they call, they do not give you a list of categories. This list above is just ideas of what it could be. You may have worked in a company with people who may or may not have disabilities. If you join the military, that is your employment. Supported employment is in the community, but someone comes and supports you on the job site, maybe from Texas Workforce Solutions. You may work in your family's business on a farm, a store, a restaurant, or something else. Sheltered employment is when you work in a place where most of the employees have disabilities. We hope that this doesn't apply to any of our students, but if you were in jail or prison, you may have been employed while you were there. Have you contacted any of the following adult service agencies for support or information since leaving high school? You may have contacted more than one, and that is okay. Just let them know who is helping you. Texas Workforce Commission Vocational Rehabilitation Services helps people with disabilities prepare for, find, or keep their jobs. They also help with post-secondary education and training needs. Texas Health and Human Services provides assistance to Texans experiencing aging, disability, safety, health, mental health, and substance abuse, and financial issues. The Department of Family and Protective Services works with people with disabilities who may have been abused, neglected, or exploited. The local IDD authority provides services to individuals with an intellectual disability. MetroCare is an example of a local IDD authority, but these vary from county to county. Texas Workforce Commission helps individuals find and keep jobs. A Social Security Administration offers special work programs that allow you to maintain your benefits, like Social Security and Medicaid. Thank you for taking time to answer these questions when the Texas Education Agency's research group calls. We wish you the best of luck as you pursue your goals and dreams. Please let us know how you are doing and if we can help in any way.